sellout crowd has arrived at Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. Today, we continue with a terrific matchup in the divisional round. It's our visitors and the Cincinnati Bengals. Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Younghoe Koo going to get this one going. And we are underway at Paycor Stadium. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
180! What's up?
On the ground, here comes Ashton Genty. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best. 180! Up.
On 2nd down, Baker. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He's got his man, Max Thornton. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Genty. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. A pickup there of 13. And the Bengals going to have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
180! What's up?
Mayfield to throw. They'll try to set up the screen to Genty. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
Trying to get it out to Ashton Genty that time. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
180, regular. Alert. Hey, alert 33. What's up?
From the gun, it's Mayfield. He's got it at the 3. And he's going to have the 1st down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
That's another Bengals 1st down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
180. What's up?
Genty will take this one in. Touchdown, Bengals.
And we've seen this offense play at such a high level all season, Mike. There's no reason to expect anything different here in the playoffs. And now they can continue to let this crowd get into the game, turn the game over to their defense, let them play with a lead at home with the home crowd. And you're feeling really good about how the rest of this game can play out.
Bengals 7, Jets nothing. off.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go. 60 by 20.
They'll run. It's the man from Virginia Tech, Patience Tinton. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Xavier McKinney, the one who brings him down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll go up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. Now here's a keeper on the zone read. And he'll give it up on the pitch. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning 1st and 2nd down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in 3rd and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
They get 24 on that one. 1st down for Houston.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
It's a gain of 15 yards. They lose to 3rd down.
7 Pirates. 79 Broncos. 18 Rodgers.
Now Willis. Flush to his right. He'll try and get there on the ground. Ooh.
You've got to keep all your options on the table on 3rd down, and that's exactly what this quarterback did. He's looking to throw it. Nothing there. He pulls it down himself, and he's able to convert for the 1st down.
9 yards.
1st and 10 now from the 36. Here's Willis. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. That is Hunt for the throw. Holston Loveland. Touchdown, Jets.
And while everyone's going to focus on the play downfield, this touchdown, Mike, it ultimately occurs because of the protection up front. They do a great job picking up the blitz, and with those extra few seconds, that's all the time he needs. Finds his man streaking downfield, open, and when great awareness meets great scheme, all you need is great execution.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35. Jets going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Pistol. Run. Point it right. Shot.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. 1 quarter in the books in this AFC divisional playoff. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this.
Ready? Hot 70. Hot. Go. Hey, check that. Street. Ready?
This drive begins with a run by Chewton. Inside the 35. And they finally bring him down, but he gets it to the red zone. Brings it inside the 20. Now after the play, it looks like we have an injured Jet on the field. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. On the ground, that is Rashard Smith. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 13-yard line.
Ready?
2nd down, they need 7.
Go.
Smith again. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Let's go.
That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
So, Mike, there's this idea that every time a defense blitzes, it has to result in a sack. But there's a lot of other ways that you can impact the play, and we see it here. Get the ball out of the quarterback's hand, get it to the check down, and now you just need to rally tackle and bring them down for a loss.
This one intercepted. Picked off by Darian Jones. And the Bengals are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
I don't hate the decision, Mike. Be aggressive. Come away with a touchdown. But what the quarterback understands in this situation is you just can't hold the ball. You got to get it out of your hand, give your guy a chance to come down with it, and he puts the ball in harm's way and results in a pick.
On 1st down is Mayfield. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I really like this defensive play call. Knowing the offense is backed up on their own territory, take the fight to them. You know their first order of business is they're just trying to get some breathing room. Don't give it to them. You go attack. It's exactly what they were able to do, and that hit is what ultimately led to that incompletion.
Regular. Real. My time.
2nd down throw for Mayfield. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That is brought in. And they're not going to catch up to him. He will score. 94 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
It's the score. Bengals 14, Jets 7.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. And that kick goes out of bounds right away, and that is a big mistake because that ball's going to be marked beyond the 40-yard line.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
Throwing, Willis. Forced to his right. Going up top. That's caught. And he will score. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Houston. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run. We've got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
What's up?
On play action, Mayfield. Short throw, caught by Ferguson.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4.
Alert, alert! Set. 180! Hey, alert, alert! Alert!
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He'll find his man, and that's Jaden Higgins. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
And after being shut down in the opening quarter, he makes his first catch here with that one, and they're going to need to continue to build off this if they plan on leaving here today with a win.
Pointer. Hey, alert 33. Stop.
Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. He'll find Kinky out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Jets' 41-yard line.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Back with more of the AFC playoffs after this. Second and 5.
Set. 20. What's up?
Now Mayfield. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Gain of 7.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. As you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Pistol. Regular. Real. Watch.
Throwing is Baker. Pass caught right side by Thornton. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there. The defense could not bring him down. It's a catch and run of 22 yards.
At the 11-yard line.
Still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11.
Alert! Run. Hey, alert! Stop!
To throw is Mayfield. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Throwing on second down, Mayfield. It is brought in the end zone. Jaden Higgins. Touchdown, Bengals. Extra point now by Riley. His kick is good. And the Bengals have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
To throw, here's Lewis. He's got that to the rookie flying out from Georgia. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Throwing is Willis. Exiting the pocket right. He keeps it himself. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18.
Mike, anytime you're preparing to play a quarterback like this, the defense has to be prepared to keep him in the pocket. Once he gets out, we can see clearly why he is such a threat with his legs.
Willis. That is caught. And he'll take it on in. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Jets. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, and I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Hey, alert 33. Good.
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. First, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
The defense had their sights set on making a big play one way or another. First, it was the initial pressure. They thought they had the quarterback for a sack, but then they get their hands on the ball, and I think if you're this offense walking back into the huddle, Mike, an incomplete pass there is probably the best possible outcome.
2nd and 10.
Kings. Good. 180. Point it right. Watch out.
Here's Mayfield. He'll air one out for Higgins. That is hard. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
51 yards to gain on the play. And the Bengals first down.
Alert. Watch out.
Mayfield. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this second quarter. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Good. 20. Alert. Stop.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. And he's going to be brought down. They pass on that field goal attempt, and they get nothing out of it as the first half comes to an end. These two teams fighting to get to that AFC Championship game next Sunday. Back to it here, the third quarter underway. Now an opening past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
Cougar 19.
To begin this on the ground with Smith. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second.
Let's go now.
Once again, it's Smith. And that one going to be thrown down the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down. Willis now to throw. Got his man. It's complete to Thomas. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
And the Jets first down.
The RPO. That one is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. They'll pick up 23 on that one. And the Jets have a first down.
60 back, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 19 Lion, cut 19, cut 19.
To throw is Willis. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's second down.
Nice rep here by the defense. They go man coverage, takes away all the threats downfield, and with nothing open, he has no choice but just kind of throw a contested ball, hope for the best, and just falls incomplete.
Here's Willis. Moving outside the pocket. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Craig Palmer. Touchdown, Houston. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his fourth touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved his defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
26-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Baker. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
20. Hey, alert 33. Hey, alert, 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 alert. What's that?
Second down throw from Mayfield. Moving to his right. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a fourth down decision to make.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down.
180. Right Regular. What's that? Kings. What's that?
They'll go. Mayfield. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
That's good for a Bengals first down.
Hurry.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Stop.
To throw is Mayfield. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Point it right. Stop.
On 2nd down, Baker. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
On the coverage.
180. Hurry. Hey, alert 33. Hey, alert. Pistol. What's that?
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He'll air one out for Higgins. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Jaden Higgins, the intended receiver. And it's going to lead to 4th down. And that's going to hit and continue out of bounds. They'll mark it right at midfield.
Here we go. Catch.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 11. Good for a Jets first down.
Go, 19.
On the give, it's Smith. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Ready? 2nd and 9.
Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. That is Trey Hendrickson. Gets up for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down. Throwing, Willis. Forced out wide. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he will be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this 3rd quarter.
Ready.
Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. Here's Jacobs. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Jets. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. On is Koo for the point after. He gets it to go, and the Jets will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So out is Koo. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. In the end zone, here's Kavontae Turpin. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Good. 180.
On first down is Mayfield. That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
He's going to tuck it and go. And they'll be set up now. Has the 40 with that one. Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set of downs. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. Down right, down right. 180. Run. Real. What's up?
Baker to throw. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field, and not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. That's a big-time play to secure that one.
He'll air it out down the middle. That is brought in. And he will score. Game on. Dante Thornton. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. He's going to let not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. On the ground, it's Cheaton to start the drive. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That one good for a dozen. A very quick first down.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up first downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
And some space opens as he's brought down, following a gain of 6. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 4.
Brings up second and 4.
Right back to Tootin. Open space to the 35. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Facial Tootin. Touchdown, Houston. Here's Coop for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Jets are able to extend the lead.
42. Bengals 28.
So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. From the end zone, here's Cavante Turpin. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Set. Up. 20. Hey, alert 33.
On play action, Mayfield. Going left side. And it's taken in by Williams. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down. So time becoming a factor. Down 2 scores. They do have 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning to work with, though.
180. Done.
Mayfield to throw it here on first down. Now a shot here, deep middle. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Now second and 10.
Dante Thornton was the intended target. It's second down.
180! Hurry!
Check in motion. Check the call.
Regular! Kings! What's that?
Throwing is Baker. Out to his right. On a throw here, right side. Falls incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Hey, alert!
From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. He's going to let this one go deep. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
Pistol. Set.
They'll drop to throw. He's going to look downfield once again. And he will go all the way. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Bengals. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Bengals 35. Chad Ryland to kick off.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
Hey, let's go. Check out.
Running left side with Tootin. Boom up the sideline at the 45. Down the sideline to the 20. And he will score. Facial Tootin. Touchdown Jets. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Koo able to add the extra point. And the Jets are going to extend their lead.
Bengals 35.
So out is Koo. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
180! Stop!
Mayfield to throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Unfortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day,
over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Darian Porter. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
and that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Jack Panther. Get it. Ready, ready.
On first down, he'll go with two. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 39-yard line.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
19 tight. 19 tight. Ready, ready.
Now, faking the give, rolling right, he'll let one go down the middle. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Koo able to add the extra point. And the Jets tack on one more to their lead.
Bengals 35.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Mayfield to throw on first and 10. He'll air one out for Higgins. And here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Darian Porter. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On the jump. Ready. Steady.
To throw, here's Willis. He'll take a shot here, back to the end zone. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the fourth.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
Makes the score Jets 63, Bengals 35.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Levante Turpin on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
First and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
Good. 180.
Mayfield on the run to the right. Again, working deep downfield. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 45 yards.
And the Bengals first down. First down.
So this one a win for the visiting Jets. They're able to do something